Active shooter situations, fight to live. The Department of Homeland Security puts it bluntly, an active shooter is an individual actively engaged in killing or attempting to kill people in a confined and populated area. In most cases, active shooters use firearms, and there is no pattern or method to their selection of victims. Because active shooter situations are often over within 10-15 minutes before law enforcement arrives on the scene, individuals must be prepared both mentally and physically to deal with an active shooter situation. Let that sink in. 10 to 15 minutes. That's all it takes, for chaos, for tragedy, for lives to be stolen before help can even arrive. In many cases, it's not even that long. Seconds matter, and it's your choices in those seconds, not minutes, that could mean life or death for you and those you love. Let's not sugarcoat it. Active shooters have shown up everywhere. Schools, workplaces, shopping malls, churches, parks, parking lots. Evil doesn't need a reason, and it doesn't knock. So the real question isn't why, it's what now. What can you do in that moment when survival depends not on your title or your job or your faith, but on your mindset, your preparation, and your will to live? Now, this isn't a debate about objects. Evil doesn't lie in metal weaponry, it lies in intent, and people intent on destruction of all. They're not thinking about laws or logic, they're thinking about one thing: hurt as many as they can, as fast as they can. So let's talk about survival. Real survival. The kind that lives in your gut, kicks into gear, and says, not today. Here's what DHS recommends, with a little straight talk added in. 1. Evacuate run like your life depends on it, because it does. Don't wait, don't debate. If there's a way out, take it. If others freeze, yell go and lead them. Leave your stuff behind. None of it is worth your life. 2. Hideout can't run? Then hide anywhere, however uncomfortable. Yes, that might mean crouching behind a filthy dumpster or squeezing into a dark storage closet. If it keeps you breathing, it's holy ground. Lock doors, turn off lights, silence your phone, make it look like no one's there. 3. Take action. When all else fails, fight. You fight with every ounce of instinct and grit you've got. Use a fire extinguisher, a chair, your fists. You're not aiming for heroics, you're fighting to live. Even if you get hurt, you're alive to tell the story. Let's circle back to that DHS line, because active shooter situations are often over within 10-15 minutes before law enforcement arrives on the scene. Now ask yourself, how many times have we seen the headlines where law enforcement was on scene but didn't engage? How many times were officers told to wait, to assess, to hold off? Look, I respect law enforcement. They're trained, brave, and show up when most run away. But the raw truth is sometimes you are the first and only responder. You are your family's first line of defense. Are you ready? Want the best way to survive? Don't be where it starts. That might sound obvious, but hear me out. Active shooters don't attack from miles away. They show up where people are, inside buildings, at events, in lots and lobbies. So, you need to become your own early warning system. Read the room. Trust your gut. People watching isn't just something you do at the mall, it's a survival skill. The FBI teaches it. Look for odd behavior, unusual clothing, nervous glances, agitated body language. Red flags are real. If you notice something, say something. Call 911. You don't need proof, you need to stay alive. Yes, there's training for this. The FBI offers a course on active shooter attack prevention and preparedness, and there are plenty of online programs designed to help you think strategically, act quickly, and stay calm under pressure. Take one. Share it. Teach your kids. Make it part of your safety plan, like seatbelts or fire drills. Let's be real. In a true active shooter situation, your body might lock up. That's normal. But fear doesn't define you. You're not fear, you're more. You're an overcomer. Tell yourself, I will not be a victim. Say it out loud. Now again, because you've got people who need you. Getting your mind off your fear and onto helping others can create a mental air gap, a break in panic, that allows adrenaline to do its job, to get you moving, to keep you alive. Every active shooter event is different, unpredictable, terrifying, but they all end the same way, with survivors and victims. So here's the truth I wish I didn't have to say. You decide today which one you'll be. Not tomorrow, not in the moment, now. Train, stay aware, listen to your gut. And when it's time to act like your life depends on it, because it does. Powerful toughness. I decree this will not harm me today. I am a victor. Fight to live. Call to action. If you take anything from this, let it be this. Don't wait for someone else to save you. Be your own protector. Start today. Get trained, get mindful, get ready. Your life and the lives of those you love are too precious to leave it up to chance. Stay alert, stay alive, and never ever forget, you have the power to be the difference.